So we're the Launchpad Collective. We're in our fourth year. At the moment, we're a community interest group company, but we're just about to become a charity. We have 8 members of paid staff. They are all refugees themselves, and we're just about to recruit 3 additional members of staff. All the services we offer are co-created by our staff, so they're completely needs driven. We support refugees into employment. As you can imagine, anybody coming here has got to understand how all the systems work, because it's completely different to anything they would have experienced back home. But they've also got to regain their confidence, their dignity, learn about their transferable skills and get back on the path. So we have, one of our services is Work Ready English. It's a totally unique course where the English they learn is specific to getting work. So they'll learn about job descriptions and titles and the vocabulary used in application forms and interviews and contracts. They'll learn about the difference between formal and informal language. They learn about cultural differences at work. They learn about digital skills that they will need to apply for jobs. We build their confidence. So it's a really intensive and well-rated course. Additionally, we offer tailor support because we recognise that a cookie cutter approach to support never works. Every single individual that comes to us is unique. It might be somebody who's midway through their university education that needs help to continue, or it might be a doctor needing to know what does he need to do to make his certificates and experiences transferable and verified and translated so he can continue to work. But everyone's different, and that is the beauty of our service. It's completely agile. We meet people and we find out what support they need, and then with the magic of our volunteer group we always find the right person for them. To give you an example, we had an Afghan guy that had the most incredible CV, incredibly high level work and responsibility across Afghanistan. His English appeared to be perfect. Our client coordinators couldn't understand why he wasn't getting successful job offers, because he was having so many interviews based on his CV. So in the end, myself and the other co-founder went to meet him in person because we couldn't understand. And we worked out it was his accent. He had such a strong Afghan accent that despite his fantastic level of English writing and understanding, people were finding it hard to understand him. So we went to our network, and through talent agents connected to the world of acting, 2 vocal coaches came forward and gave him free sessions. The very next interview, he got the job. So we're very proud of how our work is completely around the individual. And so that's why volunteers are so important to us. We need to connect to people because we know that everybody has got gifts to share, experiences, skills, insights, connections. And so we are just amassing a massive family of people who we can send messages to saying, there's a young guy who wants to be a podiatrist. Has anyone got any connections? And then we can ask our volunteers to put out a profile on LinkedIn and just see what happens. We've supported, in the last 12 months alone, I think 450 people. And it's all through our wonderful network of volunteers. So we're looking for volunteers to support our client base, refugees looking for work. There's no specific skills needed. It's just people that are willing to share their life experiences and lessons learned. There are many ways in which people can work with us, and we're very flexible about hours. We can work around anyone. People can do regular weekly support, or they can just dip in and out, whatever suits people. I'm going to list now 3 different ways in which you might be interested in supporting. So we have roles as a mentor. This can either be an ongoing role, and you could work alongside somebody for a number of months, or it could literally be responding to a particular opportunity where someone has an interview in 3 weeks and they're looking for an hour of your time to do a mock interview. So that's our mentorship role. Then we've got, we're building up an industry network of contacts. And this means when a client comes to us and has a question about a particular industry sector, whether it's accountancy or being a lawyer or a surgeon, we have someone where we can ask the questions and then get that expert insight or contacts and then come back to the client and set them off. We would love people also in the network to promote the clients on their LinkedIn network, because maybe the person that wants to get into the sector is, you could share their skills on LinkedIn and a profile about them, and maybe somebody in your sector is looking for somebody with those exact skills and enthusiasm to get started. The other thing that we would love to do to take advantage of people's life experiences and all the lessons they've learned along the way is to do some online talks for us. We do 2 online talks a month. They're attended by around 50 or 60 refugees all over the country, and they're on so many different topics. They may be about what it's like to work in the hospitality sector, or start your own business, or how to get back into teaching, or what a recruiter's looking for in a job interview, what a CV is. So many areas that people would love to hear about. They'd love to hear about your sector. How did you get started? Why do you think it's a great sector that they should be going into? What are the pros? What are the cons? What's the pathway they need to take? If you've got life skills and work experience that you'd like to share with people, we've got so many people that are hungry to hear these first-hand stories and benefit from your wisdom and experience. This is something that one of our clients sent me a couple of days ago. I'd love to share it with you. I'm writing to express my deepest gratitude for the unwavering support and guidance you provided during my job search journey. Your role as a mentor was pivotal in helping me navigate through the challenges of finding employment. I am truly appreciative of your efforts in helping me stay focused on priorities, especially during moments of overwhelming stress. Your encouragement to persevere in completing my master's degree has been instrumental in fostering optimism about securing a job upon graduation. Our interactions were not only informative, but also served as a source of well-being support. Your ability to provide direction when I felt lost amidst numerous concerns was invaluable. I particularly want to acknowledge your selflessness in prioritizing my needs, even during the Christmas break. Knowing that you took the time to respond to my queries, especially with a deadline looming on January the 3rd, significantly boosted my confidence in submitting my application. I am so grateful for your dedication to my success. Your support has been a great motivation. Once again, thank you for your exceptional support.